Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to the episode of our Let's Play for Motorsport Manager. We are continuing our 10th season, and this is our second season in the Asia Pacific Super Cup. So far, the season's going pretty well, although, if you watched the last episode, you will know that we're in a bit of a pickle. Last race was pretty rough. We had two crashes last race, and obviously means we didn't get podium or anything like that. So we're starting to slip points big time. Team Kirov here is only 5 points behind us for the overall. And then as far as drivers, we've got McNeil S. Young here is only 3 points behind us. So starting to slip pretty heavily. Roland is also hurt. It lowers his cornering, his consistency, and his overtaking by 4 each. Pretty rough thing there. Only thing we can do, I mean, we can't do anything about the injury. The only other thing we can do, though, is try to get, some better parts. We're still working on some parts now. We got a part design coming in suspension, and we'll just keep working on that at this point. I was trying to play it as close to the vest as possible, as far as just really fine tune and micro the amount of money we had at the end here, it just not working for us, unfortunately. We reached our cap of our performance on our car too quickly, and we just need to do some more stuff to be able to try and get some points over the last 4 races to try and preserve this first place finish. Would it be at the end of the world if we got second place? No, it wouldn't. But I feel like we've done well enough that I would like to try and get it this season if we can. All right, let's get into the mail. Yes, looking well. Looking well. So bad. 36 hours there. Sure, I'll answer something. After a win today, we're wondering if you had any thoughts on Simi Young. Yeah, sure. He's actually a pretty good driver overall. In all seriousness, wouldn't be a bad driver to bring in. Decent marketability. I mean, good enough. Oh, pay driver too. That's pretty awesome. Hothead is a little bit rough though with the mechanic relationship dip. That is actually pretty rough. Means you never get this up here. Controversial. Oof. Chairman Happy Stew. Oh, that's rough too. She's honestly, I mean, she's good. Just too many negatives. I mean, honestly, if she didn't have those negatives, the pay driver and everything, I'd take her in a heartbeat. But too many negatives. Pit crew, yes, we know that. Sprained wrist. Ugh, poor dude. Poor guy. Let's go check out our pit crew here. Have a few hires here. We don't want that. We don't want you. We don't want you. We have a 94 and a 99. Neither one of them honestly good enough in my opinion, so we're going to go ahead and say no to both of those as well. Although, as I was going to say, as soon as I said that, probably going to find somebody burnt out. It's okay. We can still find somebody else to replace him. But yeah, ouch. Getting somebody burnt out already. Actually, he's going to be good for this race. So we might as well use it while we can. But he will start dropping pretty quickly here. Let's grab a 19 up here for front jack. And then we'll bring our 20 back in for rear jack. Again, we're going to go ahead and leave him in here, I think, for now. See if we can just get some more stuff off of him before he departs us. Here's an 1818. Looks pretty good. And then we need somebody who can do refueling. A 19 and a 20. It looks great. All right, we'll go with that. Technically, I could probably bring somebody slightly better on the tires. But again, I might as well just take advantage of him while we can before he completely goes away. Yeah, that's that. Let's go ahead and get to the car repairs. It's going to take us a couple days, unfortunately, because of the crashes. Let's go check out over here. So we're improving that part. It has already maxed out on the performance, of course. So there's that. New part should be coming in here soon, right? 8 days, okay. Great handling development. Change might be coming, etc., etc. Car still doing its thing. Completely idle right now. I mean, I guess for the moment we can just plug these in because why not? But obviously, does not really mean anything. And HQ, we did just finish the HQ, right? Yep. Sponsor objectives coming in. Oh, that's nice. Get us a little bit more money. Ooh, I like that 3 mil up front. That's looking pretty good. Yeah, it's definitely the best. Let's grab you. It's going to help our money situation for sure. There's our suspension. About to get a politics vote. New vote started. New vote. It's about energy recovery systems using 100 kilowatt batteries. Do we care? I don't know that I care. I think I'm just going to abstain because honestly, I'm hoping we're not here next season. And even if we are, I don't know that I care. I think we'll play with whatever they put in front of us, quite frankly. It looks like that was rejected. Okay. Fair enough. There is our suspension. Let's go ahead and get working on that right away. Clear all this out. Boom, boom. And grab this new suspension. Where did it go? Down here. Alright. Looks like it will be done a day before. And how does that put us overall? Second there. Third there. Fifth on suspension still, although we still have to improve that one. So there's still some chances for that to be better. And what was the HQ building we just got? Surprised it didn't show up here. I actually forget which one it was. It was the... I don't remember which one it was. Oh, it was the handle development, wasn't it? Which does get us up to epic suspension. So we can do another suspension if we wanted to. I mean, we might as well keep building until we can't. So, again, these are kind of the same. I think we'll go with red zone, though. We'll go with 40. We'll go with... Do we have a way to get rid of the risk? No, we do not. Guess we'll go with that one. Although, I guess we can go with that one, can't we? This one's $9.95. This one's $1,000. Okay, so we'll go with that one instead. Oh, produce an extra part for no extra cost or time. That would give us 2 really good suspension in theory. Shoot, that gets rid of the red zone entirely. That's crazy. Does that mean that part can just never break? That's crazy. In that case, we might actually just want this. Because that's going to be low enough, and that'll help the reliability kind of really help us out a lot. This is really tempting, but it's so late in the season, I just don't know if this is going to be as helpful as I would like it to be. I mean, it would mean something we can give to both drivers, but I think this is going to be good enough. And actually opens up Legendary, which does give us that option there. We're not in a position to take that right now, though, so I don't know if it really helps us. All right, this is going to be done after this next race, which means we won't have it for Tondela, but we should have it for the race after that, hopefully, I think. I think I'm feeling pretty good about this. 1055 is pretty high above what we have currently. All right, we'll go with it. We will go with it. Because the suspension we just grabbed can go all the way up to $9.95. That's a huge jump. It's a huge jump. All right, let's go. Let's get cruising through this. Wait a minute. Oh, that scared me. It still said 40, and I was like, what did I do wrong? It just hadn't refreshed itself. Okay. I'll be alright, guys. I'll be alright. We still have a chance to pull something out here. Although with the injured driver, it is really going to be pretty rough. But I feel like we have to take him because I really don't... If he sits, he's just going to miss out on his chance to be the driver champion as well. Until we know that's completely out of the reach, I feel like we have to go for it. Now, if we were, 10 points ahead, I might sit in this race. But I just don't feel like we can. I don't need $100,000 that badly. I'd like his morale just to stay high. It's going to be okay. If it was $1 million, we might be talking a little bit more. 28 lap race, 10% chance of rain. The performance and reliability work. Yeah, I know people are idle, but I'll get to that after this race. 2 weeks left. I just got to take him, I think. I got to go with him. All right, what we got here? Those two are best. Those two are best. Those two are obviously best. These two are the best. These two are the best. This one is not. Go there. Go there. And go with that. I mean, that's a bump of about 21 points. It's not bad. 40 points for Alonso here, so that helps a lot. Let's go, guys. 28 laps, right? I think that's what I said. I feel like we've done well at Tondela in the past. I can't remember. It just feels like this is one that we've done okay on. All right, guys, come on. Let's get a good practice here. Good qualifying. Let's get some money from qualifying at the very least. I want to go here. Change this. Yeah, 28 laps. Barely maybe on the softs. I doubt it though. Downforce. I don't think it really matters which way we go. We'll just go one direction. And handling, sure. Speed balance. Sure. It's actually not that great, but it's okay. We'll go with it. All right, go with that. Take the practice. Send you out. Make sure you're doing the right stint. Race trim. And race trim. All right, guys, come on. Let's just start this off on a good note. I mean, an excellent. It's not a bad note. I mean, there's not much left room on the downforce, to be honest. So we know it's close-ish. And then speed balance. Pretty far off, obviously. Something like that, maybe. Eh, it's not so good, but we'll work it out. Something like that. I don't want to go too far. I hate to overshoot it. Alright, not bad. Not bad at all. 91. We can live with that if we had to. So yeah, let's lock the downforce in just a smidge more. Really not that much, honestly. Keep that very poor to good. And let's see if we can lock that back in. Something like that. I'm going to leave you out on 4 laps, but I'm probably not going to bring you in right away. I'll bring you in once we get the knowledge that we need. Alright, so we went from okay to good. And then we went from very poor to okay. And we went from very poor to okay. Do need to bring you back in, though. Heat rain today? No, alright, we're good. Okay, even better. I mean, still got some room to grow. 90% though. Alright, let's go ahead and bring this down to just a smidge. And then went from okay to good. It's really just not much. Okay to good. Something like that. And I think we're going to leave you out for now. See if we can get to that really good knowledge spot. So we get halfway, we'll bring her back in. Alright, let's bring you in. If we get past the line again, actually we might be able to bring him in now. It's going to be close. We're not going to get much time in 3 minutes and 23 seconds, though, to get qualifying. Okay, so we went from good to great. Just a smidge more there, maybe. Went from good to great there. I mean, it's probably too much, quite frankly, but... something like that, maybe. Switch you over to qualifying. 3 laps. Switch your tires over to mediums. And I'm actually going to drove this down to 2x. I'd like to see if we can get this knowledge before he has to pit in. Oh, so close. So close. Oh, well. We will bring him in now. Probably, we may get 1 level on qualifying. It's going to be hard. It's going to be really hard to get even 1 level on qualifying. Oh, look at that. Double excellent and a great. 96. I mean, there's still room to grow, though. How is double excellent and a great 96? We must be pretty far off the speed balance, all things considered. So we're actually going to move it pretty far aggressively. I mean, it may push it past, but if it's great on the other side closer, it may still help us. Qualifying trim. And then try for mediums. If we can get even just 1 level here, I mean, that's something, right? Definitely not going to get 2, though. Come on, guys. Let's get past the line. If she gets past the line, which she's not going to. Man, we didn't even get 1. Oh, well. What you going to do? Oh, did I only send him out for 1 lap? That was an accident if I did. Triple greats. Triple excellence, though. That was pretty awesome. Yeah, our qualifying. Man, that's rough. Not picking that up. But at least we got the soft tires. Sure. I mean, we might as well just because it's there. I doubt there's any rain today. There is not. Car setup. Oh, wow. Triple excellence on both? I'll take it. 98. Not bad. All right, guys. Let's go with this. I just realized they're actually pretty close to identical. I mean, I knew usually they're pretty close to each other, but this is the closest I've seen them. That's pretty crazy. I'm not expecting a great qualifying because we didn't get any of the trim stuff. I feel like that really puts us at a huge disadvantage. I mean, Roland coming out with a pretty quick, aggressive, you know, first place so far, but what's he going to do now? Oh, he actually improved his time even. All right. No, if you're going to improve your time like that, I'm feeling pretty good about things. Apparently your injury is not hurting you too badly. Do you drive, like if you had sprained wrists as a driver, would you drive with some sort of brace, or would that like conflict with your ability to move too much? I mean, if I'm playing a sport like just out there, like basketball, you know, football or something like that, I feel like a thing on my arm might affect me, but it's not going to cause me to be potentially in danger. And what I mean by that is, I feel like as a driver, I could see how a strap on your wrist, something to kind of prevent your wrist from moving, could affect your ability to drive, which could also affect your safety. So I could see how they might not. Maybe they just shoot them up with some sort of a. But even then, numbing it out, I could imagine that would be bad too. What do they do? I actually don't know. If you happen to know what they do if you get a sprained wrist, although, you know, I guess presumably a sprained wrist doesn't happen very often unless you actually have an accident, which he did. It'd be kind of interesting to find out how they handle that. Actually, lower wear might let us stay on sauce the whole time. Is that better than the 15%? Don't know. Or at least stay on sauce for 2 stints. I think we can stay on sauce for at least 2 stints, maybe. And then do this one for the 3rd one. I think it's going to be close. But I think it's definitely a possibility. What about you? Does your injury probably affect your yeah, I was going to say it probably affects you a bit. And you don't have the increased wear. We're probably going to at least do 1 stint on sauce, but you're probably going to have to switch to mediums pretty quick, unfortunately. I forgot to check to see if there's any rain. I know there was technically a 10% chance. Don't see any yet. We don't have our forecast center should be in soon, so we should be able to start seeing full races very, very soon. Okay. Starting in first place, though, really going to help us out a lot. Man, 19th. I didn't notice that. That's bad. It's really bad. He's got a lot of work to do to catch back up here. It also means he's got a really slow car right now. Come on, good start. Ah, bad start. Bad start. Bad start. Or just a better start from Young here. Come on, Roland, buddy. I know you're hurt, man. I know you're hurt. Just hang in there. It's in good form, though. Just go normal speed, because as soon as we cross this line, I want to hit the boost. And same for you, buddy. Not yet. There we go. Alright, we'll just go and zip through this now. This middle bit we can zip through. Roland's in first and doing real... Oh, wow, look at that. He got a fastest lap just now. We can definitely drop you down to conserve and high. Actually, no, we can keep you on red. We can drop you down to conserve. I'll overtake as well. No, I'm going to leave it off auto. I'm going to try and manage it myself. Wow, he's up there. I mean, don't get me wrong, these other guys still need to use their boost, but wow, he's smoking up there. Go Roland. Go Roland. Up, here comes number 2. Young is coming up on us quick and in a hurry. Yeah, she's really starting to catch us pretty big time. We're going to have to pit pretty quick here too, though. I don't know if we're going to even get close to 8 laps off our softs. Okay, no, that's not what we need to see. Doesn't matter. I see her charge coming back even quicker than ours. Come on, Young. Or, come, Roland. Trying to hold her off. As soon as we get the message, though, here. You haven't been stuck behind Young for 6 laps. You just got stuck behind Young for the first time. Where's your message for your tires? Okay, there we go. I was going to say. I mean, we probably went too far because he got all these other messages in the way. 8. It's 19 laps. I really don't think we can do it. I think we have to go to mediums. I mean, it's technically 20 laps left, but I think we're going to switch to mediums now, unfortunately. It's not ideal. We should be able to get 11 laps at least. So I actually think we are going to want to refuel here. 20. Why don't we just fill up? It's only enough to do 10%, right? Well, let's fill it up, and if we have to put a little bit more fuel in later, we'll make that decision later. I'm going to drop you down to orange, just try and get a little bit more of a rounding awesomeness. Roland's back in first, though. It's about to pit, though. Okay, good pit. Oh, he came out ahead of her. Good stuff. We are going to go ahead and overtake and push. I don't think I'm going to go all the way up to red just now. Oh, you are struggling with tire wear. Fair enough. You, I think, can at least do one more stint on softs because of your extra stuff. If I stay as is with the fuel, you will have to stay on orange, basically. I fill you up. I think that's the right move. Just going to double attack, just finish this off. Maybe I should have risked putting some charge in the battery. I don't know. It's always hard to tell. Obviously, we know that charge in the battery makes a pretty big difference. Dropping down to neutral. I did not mean to leave you on double red. My friend, I am so sorry. I'm very sorry, man. You'll be alright, buddy. You'll be alright. Alright, still getting high degradation. Let's drop it down a little bit because once we hit maximum charge, I'd like to boost him up here. Probably on this back stretch, if at all possible. We don't want to waste it though. So let's go ahead and double red. It's going to put his degradation through the roof, but I'm hoping this gives him a big boost here. Oh, yep. Let's do yours as well. I know you're going to be through the roof again as well, but let's get you going. Really push this up for the full charge here. 7th, 6. Alright, we're done. Alright, let's drop you back down, conserve. And probably leave you on overtake for right now, honestly. Right, same thing here, conserve. Probably leave you on overtake as well. Rollins in 5th. There's a lot of people ahead of him that are, quite frankly, legitimately ahead of him. Wow. Oh, yes, you want fresh tires? Yes, sir. Definitely pick for fresh tires. Alright, we are going to have to stretch these mediums as far as we possibly can. Because obviously I messed up those yellows a bit. Honestly, this right here would let us go red the whole time, potentially. Alright, you want to pit? It's fine. Get you back out on mediums as well. And if I want you to go, I need to have at least 13 laps of fuel, and I really feel like I need to take the 2 seconds or so to get this. Try and go red as much as I possibly can, even though I know our engine's down as well. Saving that. That will save us a second. Is it worth putting a 25% charge of stuff in here for 2 seconds? I'm going to try it. I've never tried it. Let's try it to see if we can get this. Maybe it'll make a difference. Maybe it'll completely ruin it. We'll find out. It's pretty low risk, according to what it says. Let's go ahead and just push you up to neutral for now. Just finish this lap off. Leave you on neutral until things start happening. Alright, so he did get a 25% boost, so he's got a decent amount of charge there. That's good to see. Wonder if that's how some of these other guys are doing it. Or maybe they're getting a boost in the pits and stuff. Oh my goodness. Like how? How do you crash this much in a season? I'm not really happy with where Roland is, to be honest. I feel like we're way too far behind to catch up. How did we do so good the first stint, and now we're just doing absolute garbage? Check where we're at once we cross here in a second. We are 6 laps left. Technically we need 7.8, so we will need to go orange at some point. I'm going to keep it red for a little bit, keep the charge coming in. We'll boost it up here in a minute. Just to curiosity, does this affect like charge? No, it just says cost more fuel, so I don't know. Kind of want to start his boost here, like right now, honestly, on this back stretch. I feel like that's going to be when he has the best chance. Alright, he's slingshotted up into 4th. We definitely have to worry about the tires now, though. Still not a podium finish, though. I mean, it's points, but it's not a lot. 3 laps left. We can at least do 2 of those on red. So let's keep going red, see if we can get back up in there. I don't think we're catching orange, third, though. At least not quickly enough. 2 laps left. We got 1 more lap of this, and then we've got to just slow it down. Yeah, I mean, there's not much we can do, right? I've dropped down to yellow now. Can I do like a burst of overtake here in a second? Maybe. I doubt it'll make enough difference though. Alright, let's just try and see if we can do a burst of double overtake. Just last 25% here. Yeah, I don't think it's going to make a difference. I tried. I mean, 4th place is not terrible. Considering how well we started off though, man, it's rough in that context. And Young's still getting points, so she's definitely passed us on points right now. Him getting crashed out is just so bad. I mean, we weren't even really pushing everything. I mean, yeah, we're going aggressive on the engine, but we're being pretty safe on the tires and stuff. So I feel like the combo should have been a relatively easy go of it. But I've pushed engines and I've pushed tires like crazy in this game. I've never crashed this many times in one season. We did get the fastest, we did get pole position, so we got some points there. I mean, it's not much. We are still technically in first place as a driver. We are still technically in first place as a team, but not by much. Still got our work cut out for us, guys. Still got our work cut out for us. Maybe I should have done 2 suspension, but I think, oh no, getting the boost to the suspension was better than getting 2 of them this late in the season, I think. We're not getting much out of Alonso. I mean, sure, a few points off Alonso would be amazing, but we're not. Oh, you know what? Maybe we should have run Layla. I forgot she had the Tondela expert. All right, come on. Still got time here. Still got a chance. As of this moment, we're in first. Still got 3 races to get something here. Pull this out. Where does the fault lie? I don't know. I have no idea. I'm honestly going to blame him. And I know it's going to drop his morale, but I don't know what else to say. I feel like it, I mean, yeah, that's not, from a gameplay standpoint, maybe that wasn't the right one to pick. But I feel like it's got to be on him at some point. Yeah, dude, burned out is starting to drop. Ooh, 90 is not amazing, but the other things are pretty good. So I think we're going to go ahead and hire you. Drop our burnt out dude. Where's he at? It's not going to tell me. Really? Okay, well, we'll cancel that. We'll fire him first. Dennis Gordon. I mean, that is not amazing, but like I said, the rest of it's pretty good. And then we don't want either of those guys. I mean, I guess we could start taking people with less stamina and just use them as much as we possibly can, but, you know, go from there. I mean, if they have really high stats otherwise, I guess it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. In fact, you actually have pretty good tires and refueling. Let's plug you in there right away. You're pretty good tires and refueling as well. You need tires and fixing. Guess the 1717. I might leave the 18.5 in there. We haven't been doing much fixing anyway. And then 20 can stay. The 19 needs to drop out for this other 20. All right, we'll go with that. And yeah, really at this point, just waiting for these parts to come in. I mean, I'll, again, plug the stuff in just because, but we're about to be capped out on this even. There's our suspension right there. Be able to really double down on it for sure. Ooh, somebody's not feeling it. That's not good. Jones. Foamers work done. Factory stuff idle. Not feeling it. Bad form. Ah. Man, Alonso, buddy. Dude. What? I don't know what to tell you, man. You're struggling big time. Man, we are third place across the board. Alright, we definitely want to improve this part, although we don't have much to improve, to be fair. I mean, I'd rather get the performance up, to be honest, to make sure. Sure, go with that. Just because, but mostly because, I mean, the red zone's already low anyway. I'm not too worried about it. Man, don't know what to pick up here. It's hard to say, like, where. We haven't done anything with the front wing. It's crazy. What's our, I mean, it's not relative, so it doesn't help us that much. Rear wing is our lowest part. It's the only one that's not above 900. Let's do a rear wing or something. Wish we could take the risk. Just doesn't feel like a good idea. Oh, there's a risk level -1 right there. We'll come back to you. Do I like this one or do I like this one better? I mean, it is 10 more. Soft supers and ultras. We use that most of the time, to be fair. It's a toughie. I think we go with this. I mean, this would give us 40. But this gives us 50, so no, that's fine. I mean, we're going to be on soft supers ultras most of the time, but sometimes we might not be. Sometimes we might be on mediums and things like that. What's this next race going to put us? We actually might be on inners on this next race because of the raid, so I think we need to go with this. Ooh, build time minus 5 days. That's could be helpful. Actually, none of these other things are good anyway. Time to just do this and get us 2 really good wings. Oh, it's still only 890. Oh. Well, never mind then, right? Yeah, the only way to get that better is to like take this one as well. It's only going to come in 2 days before a race. Oof, that's rough. I mean, I like the no condition loss. Do we take the red zone minus? I don't think we can do that either. I mean, this is technically a 940 piece when we're doing soft supers and ultras, which again, we already established on this next race probably is not going to happen. Otherwise, I'd just do an extra part, but it's not really going to help us because it's the same thing that we have. This is at least technically better. It's not going to be done in time before the race, though, to be able to use it in the race. We're only going to be able to get like 10 points of reliability. So, because of that, and that means there's only 2 races left, I don't think this is the right part to build after all. Like even swap some stuff around to try and get something else going just doesn't cover it in my opinion. Okay, so we're not doing that. I think that's why we hadn't done the rear wing yet anyway. I mean, I can get a little bit better there, right? We're at, that gives us to 994. And our current best is 949, so that would be pretty useful. And low speed curling is crucial. You know what? All right, let's go for that. It'll get done 8 days before race, which is enough time for us to put some reliability on it. Which in that case, I'm going to max this out. In fact, I may even swap you, because honestly, I can live with the 60%. Doesn't give us much, but it's going to give us something, right? A tiny, tiny bit. 0.3 per day. I mean, maybe a part of the day earlier. We'll technically get a little trickle of reliability, but we don't need much, to be honest. So I think I'm okay with this. Hey, we got some sponsors coming in. I mean, these upfront payments are amazing. $550,000 per race, plus $1 million up front is pretty good. Yay for good marketability, right? This one's just like it. I mean, 15 race deal too. Whew. Although that will carry into next season, which presumably we could probably get a better one in next season. But I still like this. This is still good. Alright, there's our front wing. Oh, Roland's feeling better. That's awesome. Any scouting we can do? Nope. To check you out, you actually got really good potential. I mean, maybe, but I think we're okay with what we got for now. No, car's not done 5 hours. There we go. Let's improve parts. So it's still not quite there. We have to plug this thing in with some reliability boost, though. So I think I have to kind of split it down more down the middle. Honestly, actually, I may have to just do this. Trying to eke out as much performance as we can. Hey, we actually have the best suspension in the league right now, and we've still got more to grow. Go ahead and do that real quick. We'll swap these guys back and get this max out on performance or reliability. And we'll get a little bit of performance, but we'll definitely have it for the next race after that. Anything else we need for anything else? Any other races? What's critical here? Low speed corners still, so maybe another front wing. Now one of these high speed corners and top speed. So I may do another front wing actually. I mean, that hurts, but we should have it done in time to get a lot of stuff put into it. That puts us over 1,000 now, which ain't half bad. Okay, I think I'm happy with this so far. I mean, we're still got some work cut out for us though, but feeling a little bit better about things. 24 lap race, 40% chance of rain. Man, if we get a podium finish, that sure will help things a lot. Hint, hint, poke, poke, nudge, nudge. Longer races. Which makes him quite a bit better. It's a 75-point boost. So if nothing else alone, that's a huge difference there. They're both delighted. It's pretty good suspension, and we still have some points to go, so we do have the best suspension in the league right now. It's awesome. Alrighty, let's get this going, guys. Roland's healthy again. It gives us a really good chance here. Alonso is just going to be in the gutter. In fact, it's almost tempting to bring Layla. No, wait, we can't because I mean we'd have to leave him at home, which there's no opportunity to do that right now. So no, it is what it is. Alonso's just going to have to do the best he can, I guess. Sunny today, but probably decent chance of being rainy on race day. Grab you two. Actually, you know what? Let's try this. We're going to try this for once. They say that the overlap is usually where you want it to look. So we're going to go to the left side over here, I think. Well, I say that. We'll go to the right, but not by much. Handling will go to the right, because it's definitely going to be in the right. And speed balance, we're going to go to the left. So, downforce right, handling right, speed balance left. Which I probably would have done anyway, but it's good to kind of get more official. Whatever, good enough. Go super softs and take practice. Let's get this going, guys. This episode's gonna be kind of long, I think. Alright, I'm really hoping for something good here. Man, if we get another first place finish, we might be able to hold on to that for the rest of the season. It's going to be hard, though. I can't remember. Do we get double points for the last race? I forget. I don't think we do in this league. Alright, speed balance was spot on. Handling was not. And downforce actually was not. Downforce was pretty big for both of them, so it doesn't surprise me too much that we missed the downforce. So, that's going to be alright. Hers was better. So yeah, obviously we missed the downforce. Like we've already established that, but the other ones were I knew at least for her it was going to be probably pretty close. Now we don't know if the grate's to the right or to the left. So we'll just do the best we can. Something like that. Sure could use about 2 more minutes in practice, huh? Be able to get 3s all across the board. We've gotten 3s a couple times, but easier said than done. Now we were way off on the downforce, huh? Poor to great, poor to great. So, probably over here on the left, but it's going to be hard to say for sure. That might be too much. We'll try that. That's going to be a little better. There we go. Double excellent. It's not bad. Still off on the angle, but 92. I think we can leave her out at this point. Try something like that. See what that does for us. Can you rain today? No rain today. That's good. We need to bring you in then. But we're leaving her out. Alrighty. Still not great. Very poor to poor. Still a pretty big jump in the downforce, huh? Great to great. And then this needs to lock in. Something like that, maybe. I think we'll leave you out as well for now. At least until we get to the halfway point. Bring people back in. We'll bring Layla back in and let him take one more lap. There we go. Great, excellent, excellent. Not bad. 26 pound. We can do better though. So, presumably a little bit more that way. Something like that. And then we're going to start to qualifying. 3 laps, tire choice, softs. Can you get it? Can you get it? Can you get it? Come on, buddy. Oh, so close. Oh, there you go. I mean, we'll bring him in. I don't think we're going to get... Yet again, we're not going to get the rank 1 of qualifying, which is rough. I mean, it didn't really matter last time, to be fair. He still got first place. Well, Vile didn't do good, but Roland did pretty good. Nice 7, not bad. Still tweak that smidge more. And then Qualify trim. Tires. I mean, he might be able to get out a lap. Maybe. Nope, still not going to get out. That's alright. It's okay. We tried. At least we got, you know, stuff for the race day, which is kind of the important part right now. That's where we're getting our points. It's going to rain today. Don't see any. Seven. Keep that. That's right, because he didn't even get out at all. No, we'll actually adjust this very slightly because we do have an opportunity to reevaluate here in a minute. So that could help us a little bit. If it's bad, it's bad, and then we'll just not use it for the race day. Same for you, honestly. We can technically nudge this ever so slightly. Try and lock that in. Alright, guys. Let's knock it out of the park. I mean, wrong sport, but you know what I mean. Come on, rolling. Oh, rolling. Buddy. We're just really bad. Well, there you go, guys. I guess my strategy was bad. Trying to milk the money. Hey, it worked in the first league, to be fair. If it looks like we're going to be in this league next season, then we may just grab like whatever the best part we can grab real quick and just get us something for next season. Let's check this real quick. Was it 24 laps, I think? Yeah. Which we can do on Supersofts. So we will be on Supersofts the entire time. Let's go back up here. So we don't need a sauce. We'll just do Supersofts and race trim. And for you, I don't think we need nurse. Might be a little tight, but I don't think we'll need nurse. All right, 98. It's a tiny improvement. So Supersofts, fuel is fine. Again, tiny improvement here as well, actually. Although we do know where the excellent for the handling is, although we're right on it, so we'll take the 98. Same thing here. Technically can do Supersofts, although it's going to be a little tight. Double red. I don't know. I'm not feeling super hopeful, if I must be honest. Especially starting 5th back in the grid. I forgot to check weather. I just assumed when they gave us Supersofts. Okay. Well, by lap, see, this is lap 6. So it's pretty close to accurate. Each square is almost a lap. So definitely by lap 4, we're going to be wanting to come in for a very brief stint of wets. And then it enters all the way down. I don't know if we even swap to wets. Maybe we just do enters and just hope they can handle it for basically 2 laps. Since these are each chunk is basically a lap, slightly more. Those 2 chunks of wets, maybe 3 if you count that 3rd bar behind the 6th. That's pretty high up. That could be 3.5, 4.5 laps of wet. Interesting. All right, we're gonna go with this. Obviously, we're already out here. And there's a lot of people on Supersofts, to be fair. All right, I'm gonna go 4x here. As soon as we cross the line, though, I want to be ready to pump this in. Keep going. Honestly, we're gonna go double red the whole time because we're obviously not gonna be using these tires up. That. You do your thing. Pump that. Let you do your thing. Come on, rolling. Come on, rolling. Come on, rolling. Go, 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 go. Honestly, in this type of race, we have a chance because if we do a better pit, you know, pit strategy, then we have a chance. All right, we keep going until we get up there, but then we do have to kind of figure out what we want to do with this wet coming down. Now, the track itself isn't too wet yet. Roland did get the fastest lap there, which is crazy. I'm going to go until they complain. Come on, come on, come on. We're going to go one more lap. It's a lot of water on the track. Is Yong pitting yet? Yong's not pitting. So if Yong's not pitting, we're not pitting. I think that's a good strategy for now. We gotta be careful here, obviously. This is getting pretty wet. Oh, it's getting real wet. How is Yong not pitting yet? No, I think we pit now. But I don't think we do wets. I think we just do inners, and we suffer for 3 laps. $12 to 14 laps. I mean, we're going to be doing... Phew, there's even a stint of wets at the very, very end. It's possible this can last us until that stint of wets at the end, and we may do wets then. We're not going to touch the fuel, I don't think. I think it is just what it is. Nothing with the parts. Tempted to recharge the battery. But no, it's going to take some time. No, we're just doing a quick tire change. It's only 2 seconds, and there is a 6-second gap between these two, so we can pit both of them. I think that is the right move. Tempted to do wets for you. I mean, wets do work at almost 50% and up. But now let's just do inners again. Okay, we'll go with this. Yeah, Merlin's going to be the only pitting of this first group. Now, if they come out on wets, they might be able to make up what I'm trying to make up here. By, oh, no, everybody's put in. Never mind. Okay, Roland got out first. Do we stay on double reds? I don't know that we stay on double reds. I think we just push. We stay on red at least, probably. I don't think we want to go overtake. I think we need to get these tires to last, you know, as far as they can. Because I think we want to go wets at the end. No, I mean, everybody else came in on wets. I get it. We're going to be bad for 4 laps here. So that's kind of was the plan. But then we're going to be great for, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, basically, 7 or 8 laps. So what we lose here, we'll make up for in a minute. Actually, we're just going to go down to neutral. There's no point in pushing these tires while it's in the bad state. Even high, honestly. No point until we're just kind of settle in here for these few bad laps. It's hard to say. I mean, maybe pitting in, maybe the 2 seconds of pit would have been better. You know, pit in and then pit back in again for inners later. Okay, one more lap and it's going to start dropping. Rain is going to stop here in a few seconds or so. It's okay. I know we're dropping down, guys. I know we're dropping down. Hang in there. I'm hoping we get it back once it starts drying up again. Okay, we'll start drying up. Inners is what? About a quarter maybe, or 1/5 or so. So, not quite yet. Alright, we should be pretty good to go right now. Let's go overtake on both of you guys. And we'll see if we can get some of this back. Now, don't get me wrong. The wets are still good enough right now, but they are going to start losing it a little bit more here in about another lap or 2. So it really depends on how much we lost. And we are 12. No, we're 18 seconds behind the leader. So maybe we did lose too much. Maybe the 2 seconds would have been worth it. It's hard to say sometimes. See, now people are coming back in for inners. We're already out on inners now. We're going to be using up our inners quicker than they are. Alright, I'm going to drop down to push again. Kind of need to get these to last a little longer. So now the wets are not good anymore. We're going to start making some gains again, in theory. Actually, we're still losing on the leader. How in the world? She is so fast. But see, we're passing some of these other guys on the wets. Drop this down to neutral on both. I'd rather push once we have some battery in. So that guy just had his batteries. We're going to be able to get past that guy. We're kind of working our way up slowly. I mean, first place is just so fast right now. And the only chance we have is for her to crash at this point. She is on the wrong tires for sure now. We are on the right tires. We're starting to get some of this back. We're just not getting it back on her. We're getting it back on some of these other guys, but she's still just blowing us out of the water. She did pit right there. We're going to pass her. She's going to come back out on inners, presumably. But we're going to need wets for the last little bit here. So can we get our inners to last until the end? That's a good question. But, see, they're going to have to pit again, too. Everybody's going to have to pit one more time because their inners are not going to last on the wets at the end. So, this is hard, you know? It's hard to gauge what the right strategy is sometimes. I think I kind of just do want to go ahead and boost this up. Just try and get a big cushion between us and everybody else. As soon as you get around that corner, we'll boost you up as well. Really try to gain some ground here. Now we are going to have to pit here soon. It's okay. This inners can be run pretty low though. I'm about to get a fastest lap. I mean, fastest lap doesn't give us points, unfortunately. I wish it did. She actually did get a fastest lap. Alright, we're going to go down neutral. Same thing with you. Neutral. I mean, we gained a lot of ground, but here comes Young. Look how fast she is. She is so incredibly fast. We're going to have to pit for fuel before tires. Yeah, let's drop down to mediums. See if we can stretch this out for 3 laps. Because I want to come out on wets when it's not too bad. Yeah, we only got 2 laps here. We are going to stack him in the pits too, though. We're going to have to pit him this next lap, unfortunately. Just go to town, buddy. And we have to come out on wets, even though it's really, really bad. Or, no. Do we try like a quick strategy of just a small tire for just a few laps? Maybe inner for 4 laps. Is it actually too dry for inners? It's almost too dry for inners. Let's just do inners for 4 laps. We have to fill up here though, so we need the full, like what we need for the rest of the race, which is 11.7, so 12. I mean, we might as well if we're taking some time, right? Oh, it actually takes 2 seconds no matter what we do. Alright, let's add a 50% charge then. I don't know. It's worth risking it with him, I think. Alright, Ron's going to be able to get one more lap. Barely put him in the place where he's going to be in a bad spot, but Should be okay, I think. So we will need to pit here, because we just don't have enough fuel anyway. Okay. We got to come out on wets. Finish the race out. And we want basically 10.4 laps. Guess we'll put 11. Have a little extra. It's not ideal. Would save us 1 second if I drop down 1, right? Plus all the laps between. Do we just go 10 laps and not go red the whole time? Don't like it. Put 50% charge in. Miss, risk of medium. I don't know. Let's go for it. We got to transit, right? So he has more charge now. Yeah, we're gonna go double red because he's gonna be pitting for better tires here in a bit. Because I could have pushed your fuel a little bit more. It's gonna be on the wrong tires here, which is unfortunate. I just hope it gets wet enough for him to push at the right time. I'm going to go high. I'm going to leave it on neutral until it gets wetter. I'd like to push you before it gets too wet. So I'm probably going to push you right now. Before it gets too wet for your inners. Okay, once we get past the halfway point, or maybe the 2/3 point, we start pushing rolling a little bit more, I think. Alright, you've done everything you can. You have to pit for tires. Yep. Alright, we're not going to put any more fuel in. That looks fine. Do we dare? No, we don't. It's just to pit it for some tires. Alright, when Roland gets around the corner here, we're going to double him up, red him up, and have him push, 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 push. Okay. Double up, go crazy. Alright, so you are double red. I think that's fine. Roland is double red. I think that's fine. Young is just so incredibly far ahead. We've done everything we can, though. Now let's just play it out and see what happens. We can stay attack on the tires for sure. Come on, Roland. Come on, Roland. She's going to get way ahead of him. Look at that. So he's just can't catch her. Just can't catch her. She's just too fast. Man. This is a sheet, right? I actually don't remember. Yep. Well, what you gonna do, you know? Literally nothing you can do. If we can hold on to 2 podium finishes, though, that would be incredible. I'm not holding on to much hope that we can, but that would be some good points. A 2nd and a 5th. I think I'd take that. She's just so fast. Alright, 4 laps left. And yeah, we can stay on red. 4 laps left. We can stay on red. Alright. Just red it up. Just go for it, guys. Get as much charge as we can. We'll do a charge here when it's like 2 laps left or something like that. Yeah, we want to do it now because we want to do it before it gets to the final lap. Just use what we can, and then just, that's it. That's all we can do. Last lap. I mean, she's just too fast for us. Are we going to be able to stay ahead of 6? I don't know. We're definitely second. Whether we can stay ahead of 6 or not is a huge deal. Here comes 6. Do we have anything left in this at all? Well, technically we do. I think we held on to 6. Okay, we held on to 5th. I mean, maybe different strategy would have been better, but honestly, felt mostly okay. Second place is not bad. 5th place is not. I mean, obviously second and 5th are great. I think we lost. I think we lost first place on both though, driver and championship. Sure, be a good time for her to get busted, huh? Yeah, we only got 8 points, so we definitely lost both. An improvement though, from what it's been. Oh no, we didn't. Oh, she's not. She's McNeil, which was not the one that was right behind us. Okay. Okay. I mean, we're still holding on to the team. That's a thing, I guess. All right, this episode went extra long, but I was trying to be extra careful that last race. Try to get as much as we could, and I think it worked out. We did get a 2nd and 5th, which is awesome. Poor guy's form. 5th place with a form of 1. That's not bad, actually. Okay. Well, there we go. I mean, we didn't, get sponsor money for the qualifying, but we at least got it for the race. Our front wing was built. All right, well, there's our save. We're going to go ahead and put a cut in there. When we come back, last episode, last 2 races of the season, we'll see if we can hold on. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. We'll find out next time. I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.